Here's a short row. Just a really gorgeous 400 LPG. Beautiful, beautiful. And 350 high utility. Yeah, it's looking real good. Here's a 1945B.
Attention on the ground. At 2 o'clock, we'll have our constituted demonstration.
Nice little 42A.
Number 26 on the map, constituted demonstration.
Michael Corbin, Grand Bay, Alabama.
We will be keeping touch.
Of course, we are in Montgomery, Alabama, so I'm sure the Alabama boys are out in force. Here's a 51M, a 48 Super A, another 48 Super A with a side-mounted sickle bar, and a gorgeous Super C, or I'm sorry, standing as you were, a C, Farmall C. Here's Rodney Miller's 1971 544. A lot of you folks may know Rodney Miller. Does a TV show called Small Town Big Deal. And that's one of his personal tractors. A really, really nice looking 544 Hydro. And here's a kind of a notorious tractor. From what I understand, it's a replica. It's not a genuine 544 Hydro gold demo. It's composite, I guess, for several tractors, and he just likes the gold paint, so he just painted it. So there you go. Here's a great looking 1066 high clear. He was like 3 or 4 tractors ahead of me in the tractor parade this day, and he ended up dropping out because he was having, I don't know if it was having engine troubles or transmission trouble, what kind of trouble it was, but he ended up bailing. So that's sad. It was a gorgeous tractor, something really to see. Here's something kind of interesting. Well, here's a nice little 1951 Cub. But this Farmall Super C with a McCormick loader on it. It's the C32 power loader, built in 1954 and 1955, and it's mounted on a 51 Farmall Super C. Beautiful, beautiful. It looks good. Another very nice Super C. Looks gorgeous. Looks gorgeous. And we're over on the flip side of the row now. Here's the 1066 high clear. And very, very nice MV. Brand new tires on it. Looks real nice. And a nice M. Here we go. So looks like a Farmall 140 with original. I mean, it is original. Looks like they just kind of pulled her out of the shed, and hopefully it runs, and here it is. Here's a little 1086 half scale, I think it is. 1950C, a Super C, a Super H, a little 240 original, 240 utility, and it looks to be in pretty nice shape and quite original. All the tin seems to be there. It doesn't seem to be too battered and tattered. Yeah. Well, here's quite a nice 560 diesel. Oh, here's some brute force 660 diesel. I think we got a picture of that earlier today. Some of these tractors I think we've already seen. Farmall 140. International Cub. Here's a 64 504. Donnie and Karen Wedgeworth from Alabama, here in Alabama. 68 656 diesel. Yeah, I think I'm about ready to get run over here. So here's a gorgeous 706 diesel. He was right behind me in the tractor parade today, so I could hear and feel the diesel sneaking up behind me every once in a while. Because of course, when you're in any big single file like that, you have an accordion effect. 1 minute you're crawling along, and the next minute you're in road gear. So that's just kind of the way it is. Oh, something kind of interesting. A Farmall Super C with the 2-point hitch. I think that's just about when the it's a 53 model, so I think that's just about when the 2-point hitch system came out.
What do you think of it, man?
And we took a little video of this earlier today. This is Bill Jennings 1979 3588 2+2. It's from Elm City, North Carolina. Beautiful setup. Here's a plow that he bought, or built rather. What do we got? 8 bottoms here. Hey Bill, how you doing?
I'm hanging in there. What's going on with you?
Well,
Just had a chat
with Bill Jennings there. That's the gentleman in the red bibs. That's why they call him Red Bibs Bill. And he built that 8 bottom plow. Fully mounted. It's not a semi-mounted. It's not a trailing plow. It's just a big plow. And he's got 5 wheel weights on each corner.
There you go.
There we go. Looks great. Looks great, Bill. Yeah, you're famous now. Bill said he was going to crank it up. So I guess I will stand fast here for a couple of minutes. Watch him crank her up. Hear that? Some of that good IH diesel. Oh yeah, there she goes. There she goes. Going too. Oh, he's going over to get his picture taken, I'm thinking. That's quite the beast. Quite the beast. Here's a little something that, well, they got the raffle tractor here for one thing. Chapter 27 is putting that on. But Max Favorite's trailer, his little toy trailer, with all the tractors in it. So we'll just sneak inside. Yeah, there's Max's purple people eater. We've been trying to get him repaint that thing for years. Well, here we are inside Max's trailer. Max owned 3 IH dealerships before the merger, so he's got quite a collection of tractors, toy tractors and real tractors. He's got a complete set of gold demos. He's got all the toys. He's got all of them. He's got all of them. So it's, like I say, pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. If IH made it, Max probably has one. There he goes. particular reason. He might be going to go over and have his picture taken. I thought that's where he was going, but he's just out cruising. Let's maybe have a look at a couple of the tractors over here. Here's something kind of interesting. 856. Well, I tell you what, my money says it's a standard. It's not really a Wheatland. But I guess maybe they took a little artistic license. The real Wheatlands were just a bargain basement L Strippo model bargain basement tractor. They didn't have the TA. They didn't have the optional wider fenders. They were just bare bones. But Wheatland has kind of become synonymous with standards, so there you go. Just have a little walk around here. Just have a little walk around here. Got some heavy duty tires on that thing. What's he got here? 2830s. 2830s. Ooh. See if I can stand still for a minute. Not get run over by a golf cart. Still quite the beast, though. Still quite the beast. He was a couple of tractors ahead of me today in the tractor parade. The tractor parade, well, the one they had today was kind of a one-of. Very often the shows will have a tractor parades every day, same time every day, and they're always great fun and great for the spectators and the drivers. Well, this roundup, the Bodines organized something special. We had police escorts, and we did about, I don't know how many mile trip down to downtown Montgomery. And like I say, we had a lot of police support running interference for us at the traffic lights and at the intersection. So we didn't have to stop. But beautiful time anyhow. And we've seen some of these before, I think. So I have to say, and I hate to say it, not quite the turnout of tractors that I was expecting. Just not that many tractors here compared to some of the roundups that I've been to. So, and as you can see, the big circle of cotton machines there, we're going to go have a look at them next. First, I think we're going to cut across and we'll have a little closer look at some of other Mac's favorites. Okay, so here we have a 1953 Farmall Super MV, one of 245 made by the George family, Orlando, Florida. So they've hauled that tractor a ways. Here's one of Mac's favorites tractors. He's got a set of 5 gold demos. They made the gold demonstrators in the 1456, the 1026, the 826, the 656, and the 544. And I guess something that's a bit of, Mac's only brought 2 of his tractors here. These are the only 2, but he's got, like I said, all 5 of them. And the kind of unique thing about Mac's collection is he has this hydro version of the 826, which was done in the hydro and the gear drive transmission. And his 656 is a hydro, and his 544 is a hydro. So that makes them especially rare. Quite a nice original 59 560. Here's just a really gorgeous 400 diesel with the plows behind him. Let's see, what do we got here? 412 plows. Yeah, really. I know the guy's first name is Rick and his wife's name is Nan, and I can't for the life of me remember their last names. Just met them, I guess, last night. A bunch of us went to the Texas Roadhouse. There it is. Yeah, Rick and Jan Michael from North Manchester, Indiana. Like I say, it's a gorgeous setup. Gorgeous setup. And here's the Lindsay Farms tractors that they brought down from Silver Lake, Indiana. A 54 Super MTA. Beautiful tractor, as is the restoration on all of his tractors. Here's the 58 Farmall 450 that I happened to drive in the tractor parade today, so can't wait to get those pictures uploaded. Yeah, Lowell does a great job on his tractors. He does the mechanical work, and he has somebody else do the painting for him. But beautiful tractors. Beautiful. Well, the feature tractor for this year's Red Power Roundup here in Montgomery, Alabama is the offset tractor that I believe International pioneered. And it includes the Cubs, the A's, the B's, the Super A's, the 130s, the 140s. The Cub was in production from, I think, 1947 till about 78, 79, something like that. So a very long-lived production run for that tractor. And they did a 274, I think, as well. And that was built, I don't even know if that was built by International. It was marketed by International, but I'm not sure. I think a Japanese company built that for, so you can see the wide. The only difference between an A and a B was, other than the B had the narrow front end and the A had the wide front end, was the wide rear end. This was considered a 2-row cultivating tractor, whereas the A was a 1-row. And it's got, I think, what they call the manifold pressure lift system on this one. Yeah, so here's the Case IH 265, which was the follow-on to the 274. So, oh, there's a nice little Cub with a buzz saw on the back. I'm guessing that saw lots of wood cutting in its day. Well, let's have a look at the cotton picking equipment. I'm assuming that this is the latest Case IH cotton machine. And that's what it looks like when it comes out the other end after they've gathered it up. And here's a Case IH 1844, an International 782. And I really have no idea what these others are. I know squat about cotton pickers. So when I post this, hopefully some of my followers on YouTube will chime in and this one right here is a 220A, because they put a new sticker on it. And I don't know what this other one over here is. It's mounted on a 504 Farmall. Well, it says International 501, so I guess that's referring to the picker unit. Let's have a little closer look at it. Looks like a single row. Looks like it's been repainted. And this one here looks to be original equipment. Again, I'm guessing it's a 1-row. And if it has any markings on it, do a little walk around here. Nothing that I can see. Nothing that I can see. That's an H buried under there. That's an H. I don't see any markings on the picker itself. And we're still with the pickers. I had a request for some pictures of a cotton stripper. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen one here yet. Of course, I'm not real sure I'd know a cotton stripper if I saw it. Again, it's the 220A here. There's probably some fairly definite distinctions between the strippers and the pickers. But it's, like I say, it's probably lost on me. The IH782. The bigger they come, the uglier they get.